Hey guys, what's up? Lord Mature again here, your Lord of Video Games, and welcome to another episode of Trails of Cold Steel 4. Last time we left off, we did finish infiltrating the fortress, and we rescued Tita and Alphen. If you guys want to see that, you have to check out last episode. Oh, I forgot, let me lower my headset, because I don't want my mic catching that. Anyway, we left off here in the Merkaba again, where we got a bunch of quests that obviously we have to complete, and we have 4 bonding points. Anyway, this episode, I am going to try and keep it a little bit short, because we are going to do the quest in the next episode, and do the trial quest as well. First the trial chest, and then the quest. Anyway, in this episode, we are going to try to go through all 4 bonding events, and first I'm going to explore the ship and see if we have any new Palm or Vantage Master opponents. So I'll see you guys when I do. Nothing like a nice hot drink to calm you down. I'm glad you like it. Hey, Angelica, taking some time out for a cup of tea? Yeah, I kind of figured it'd be hard for her to visit the lounge given how she's supposed to be piloting the ship. We can't rely on the autopilot too heavily either. But on the bright side, I feel more relaxed now that I have in a long time. I'm so pumped now. I think I could pull off some real acrobatic maneuvers. Please don't. Yeah, that's just asking for trouble. Anyway, Alyssa is our Vantage Master opponent. Hey, you play Vantage Masters, right? If you have the time, what do you think about challenging me? Alyssa. Of course. I didn't know you played. I saw new Class 7 play, and I thought I would give it a go. It's become popular with the 4th Division, Development Division recently. In that case, you wouldn't want to be the only one not playing. We should have a game or 2 together. And that would be great. You can now play Vantage Master against Alyssa. Alright. I'll see you guys when I kick her ass. Sure, let's play. And over.
One more time.
That was easy. Unville. I didn't get to see her cards. Like, I'm so broken right now. Why do you have a star? Sorry about all this. Would you stop apologizing? You know, what happened? Oh, it's nothing. I just scraped my arm a little during training. I don't think it's anything that needs to be looked at though. That's just the kind of negligence that will leave you with a nasty scar. Now show me the wound and let's get this clean. Thanks, really. Wow, Doobly really knows her stuff when it comes to taking care of others. There, cleaned and wrapped. That wasn't so bad, was it? Why do you have a star? Thanks again. This was so nice of you. Oh, that reminds me. I gotta give you something, Instructorine. This is the ID for Ellie's Palm Party account. We thought you should have this so you could help test connections we'll be using to share intel with Lloyd and the SSS. Plus you can play the game too, if you want. Oh cool, thanks. You can now play Pom Pom Party against Ellie. That's just been... This game has been screwing with my mind. Alright, thank you.
Well played.
Ooh, I was about to lose. I really was about to lose. Holy shit. Alright. Let's see if we can find anything else. Alright guys, so now to start with the bonding events, I decided to go for everyone that has the hearts, especially because these are the bonding events that I actually want to do, which are Altina, Laura, Princess Alphen, and Toa. And I'm gonna get another bonding event after I finish some quests, so I plan to do probably Machias. Yeah. Alright, so let's get started on these. We are going to start with Altina. And immediately into the cutscene, I guess. Huh? What's Altina doing out here? She must be pretty lost in thought if she hasn't even noticed me yet. She's so focused in right now, but maybe I ought to check up on her as her instructor. English is hard as her instructor. Yes, let's spend a bonding point with Altina. Alright, I better snap her out of. Clem Salius. What? Huh? Where are you going?
Instructor Reen. It's nothing to worry about. I just have a few minor tasks that I need to take care of. You don't need to trouble yourself with everyone's private matters.
Well, I am troubling myself. Altina, wait. Where's she heading off to? I better go after her with Valimar. Okay, you're gonna jump off the ship. Valimar, the Ashen Knight! And just in midair, just whoop, whoop. Rin explained the situation to the others, and then began trying to figure out where Altina had gone. While researching using the terminal document, she stumbled upon some disturbing information. It was related to Reen's hometown, Amir. Oh, remember from earlier, guys? The government had a strategy in place to send the Imperial Defense Force to occupy this neutral region, capture the Baron and his wife, and draw Reen out into the open. Today was the day that this operation was scheduled to be put into action. Oh, Class 7 immediately hurried to the Isengard mountain range. After hiding Valimar among the rocks and crags, Reen made for Amir as fast as his legs could carry him. Oh, wow. Go, Reen. Please, I can't be too late. Stop right there, Brett. We made it in time, Reen. Come on, let's go. Oh. Who'd have thought a little kid like this could cause so much trouble? The Black Puppet. Wait, are you the Intelligence Division's Black Rabbit? Perfect. You can join the Baron until the Ashen Chevalier gets here. Oh! What the? Oh, get Gale Slash, bitches! Woo! You're all just give up. Even the Sauber Soldats? Impossible. Do you know who the fuck I am, bitch? Get the fuck out of here. Could it be him? No, there's no way. Take your hands off Altina.
Instructor?
Hey, pull yourself together. We're the Imperial Defense Force, for crying out loud. Call for reinforcements. We'll surround him. Sorry to break it to you, but they already left. I don't know who that was. Oh, Lecter. You.
Scarecrow.
The Ironbloods? What are you doing here? I was gonna ask you that. Emir's neutral. We have a non-interference agreement. I applaud your passion from your work, but breaking that agreement coming here isn't something we look kindly on. But we were just... Mayor, what about the Ashen Chevalier's action at Ordis and the fortress? What are a few sacrifices if it means stopping him from stymieing the war effort? Look, I didn't come here to talk military strategy. Here to leave this area immediately. That comes straight from the old Blood and Iron himself. The Chancellor? You heard the man. Withdraw. Ooh. Yeah, you better run. Better run with your tail between your legs. Whew. Sorry about that. Some of our troops have more enthusiasm than sense. I'll be making an example of them. No one will dare touch me again. Lecter, what are you? Well then, see you around. Don't be too harsh on the Black Rabbit, okay? She did all this for your sake, after all. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Lecter, get the fuck back here. You're hiding too much.
I'm very sorry for acting so recklessly. I just wanted to help, and...
Aww. Thank goodness you're alright. I appreciate the sentiment, but please don't do that again. Talk things through with someone. Don't just rush out on your own. I won't be able to take it if I lose you too.
Okay.
Aww.
Of course. I should have thought of that. I could have put him through the same pain he felt back when he lost her. I'm sorry. I promise I won't do anything like this again.
Okay. As long as you understand. You're okay. Everything's fine.
I can't carry on the way I have any longer. I need to change. I may need to do what Milliam did. No, that would cause him pain as well. I need to come up with a plan of my own, to protect him when and where he needs it most.
Aww.
What is this emotion I'm feeling?
Are you falling in love with him?
It feels somehow different from my connection to the others. Could this be what they call...
You're falling in love with him? Huh. Interesting. Rina and Altina climbed back up the mountain to Valimar. They made it back to the Merkaba safely and reunited with their friends. Her bond with Altina strengthened. You shared a special moment with Altina. Hey! Max bonding. Alright, next one! Alright, next we're gonna do Toa.
Oh, Ring! Nice work earlier.
It's only because of you guys. Toa, great job gathering all that information. By the way, what's that old file on the screen? Oh, file.
Well, you see, Alyssa brought some data over to the Merkaba. They appear to be files from that... she got from Ren, that girl from Liberal.
Oh, yeah. Ren, you mean Tita's friend, right? The former enforcer? What kind of data did she give her?
Well, remember about a month ago when the Liberal and Crossbow teams infiltrated Orcus Tower together? Apparently they acquired some top secret files full of confidential information.
Then it might have some data records on exactly what happened in Heimdall back then.
Right, not to mention information on past incidents, information that's not so well known. Problem is, files are protected. They're not going to be easy to analyze. So the idea came up of dividing the files between us to be decoded individually.
That makes sense. All that information would definitely be a huge help to us and our allies.
I thought the same. That's why I decided to pitch in. I'm working on one of the files right now, and it seems like one I might be able to parse.
I see. These files are unencrypted. The more shovels at work, the better, I imagine. Let's help Toa. Mind if I try and help Toa? There's enough computers for the both of us. Things should go faster if we divvy up the work.
You don't have to do that, Reen. I know how busy you must be. I'll find the time to
do everything on your own? That's a bad habit you're going to have to kick. Says you. I know a thing or two about using a computer. Just tell me which part I should work on.
Oh, Reen, you're the last person I want lecturing me about taking too much on. Still, I would really appreciate the help. Go ahead and take a seat.
Yeah, thank you, Toa, for actually saying that. Configuration is complete. Initializing automated analysis.
Thanks, Reen. I'm all done setting up on my end, too. Now to integrate the tasks, then we'll start autologging the analysis results.
I cannot keep a voice and try to read. Maybe I should go grab us a drink, something to drink. I can't read. Okay, I'm stupid. She's so focused.
There. All that's left to do is wait until it finishes up.
Nice work there, Toa. Here, I got this for you. Coffee! Coffee!
When did you... Wait. Is that cocoa?
Help yourself. I know it's a favorite of yours.
Your treat then, huh? Thanks, Reen. You got black coffee for yourself, though. That's no fun.
Sorry, I'm not really one for sugary drinks. Really? Did you always? I don't remember.
This feels just like I did back in school, sitting around the student council room.
You guys helping me out, me lending you a hand in return? Looks like it happened all over again. I really am glad you're alright though.
Aw, Reen, thanks. Still, we have a whole mountain's worth of problems left to get through. We still don't know where Elise is, or what the rest of the academy personnel at that. Sure, Angie is back, but George and Crow, no matter how cheerful he acts, he's still...
Toa.
Okay, I'll stop. It'd be a real hairy ruffling if Crow heard me whining like this. And I'm sure Angie would just take that as a challenge to start rubbing herself against me.
I think that might end up happening anyway.
You're telling me those two are really just the same as ever, aren't they? I bet George is too, somewhere way deep down.
Complete!
Oh, I think it's done. Now we just have to check the logs.
I'll help. Let's split it up. Working together, Toa and Reen finish piecing together the fragments of the secret document, the resulting information regarding an incident from around 17 years ago. Though unrelated to the present situation, it was nevertheless a startling and unexpected development. What? So, what's this about?
It's some previously unknown information about an airship incident from 17 years ago. The one with the international ship that ran between Crossbill and Heliask up in Northumbria. There was a problem with the orbital engine. Everyone on board died in the resulting crash. But the truth is, this was no accident. It was an attack, one resulting from a secret battle between the Erebonian and Calvardian intelligence divisions. Most of the passengers were Crossbellian citizens, with the state having to become independent 2 years prior. But there were also a few Erebonian citizens aboard as well.
I see. Figured. Like your parents. They were on their way home from attending an academic conference as political science and economic specialists, right?
Right. I was pretty young then, so my memories of it are very faint. My grandfather told me the conference was about seeking out possible methods of economic revitalization for Northumbria.
Toa.
And of course the people of Crossbill were livid. But they were never paid any real mind compared to the major powers whose squabble they've gotten caught up in. I feel like I'm only now getting the real sense of how outrageous all of this was.
Toa.
Each of these events of the past is invariably chained to the situation we found ourselves today. That goes for this incident and for Hamel too. Sure, the Empire's curse may be the underlying cause, but that causes nothing without people to act upon it. That's why we can't afford to look away. We have to face what lies ahead of us.
You're right, Toa. But even so,
Thanks so much for your help, Reen. I don't know what I'd do without you.
You're pushing yourself.
Now then, let's get all this analysis data sent over to the other teams.
Yeah, let's. I guess I should let her be for the time being. Still, if this keeps up, yeah, it won't be good. Your bond with Toa strengthened. You shared a special moment with Toa. Hey, 4 stars. Oh, princess. What's the flowers in the suitcase, Your Highness?
I'm just preparing myself is all. I was wondering if we could make a stop by Ulster once the opportunity allows.
Oh, I see. Prince Oliver's childhood hometown.
A state funeral for the victims has already been performed in Heimdall. The remains, however, were completely incinerated. Though the grave itself is quite extravagant, it's actually empty. No matter how I thought about it, I just couldn't picture my brother's soul lying to rest there.
This is even hard for me to read. Back to back, come on, sappy stuff.
I'd like to go back to his old home just once to lay some flowers there.
Your Highness.
Oh, it's just a personal whim of mine, really. We can talk more about it when the time is right. I should instead be thinking of what kind of contributions I can make for the ship, shouldn't I? Remember, I'm a member of a crew before I'm a princess. Don't hesitate to assign me my share of work.
Prince Oliver's childhood home, huh? Maybe we should pay my respects too. Yes, we should. Let's go. If you're up for it, Your Highness, I could have Valimar take us there. I'd like to pay my respects to Prince Oliver as well.
Reen, I would really appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah. Let's actually go and help out. Oh my god. This ain't easy. Not easy at all. Reen and Elephant took Valimar to a remote region of Erebonia. They went down to Ulster, taking care not to be conspicuous.
We made it. Sorry for making you carry so much, Reen.
So no, I'm glad I could help. And it's really not much to carry, I assure you. But I think I can tell what this is just by the weight of it. Between what? Between that and what she was talking with Sandy about earlier.
This is where the Lineham household was. This is where Oliver was born and raised. I've been waiting to make a visit, but it burned down before I could.
Do you know, those of us in Class 7 actually did stop by, back during the Civil War. You and the others told me about it, that lightning struck it a few months ago.
Could it have been some kind of omen? Anyway, I'd like to offer some flowers and pay our respects. You see, this monument is... it's...
Something the matter? The flower sharer left. Oh, someone's laid out a rose already. They must have had the same idea and got here before us.
I think I know who. The black ribbon is used by the Arner house in times of mourning.
Oh.
It must have been Cedric.
Cedric? Oh.
What exactly is going through his mind? There's this, but what happened with the Crimson Wings in the first place? He thinks that he has a right to mourn Oliver? But I suppose the same could be said about me.
Your Highness?
I asked Emma and Celine about the rivalry, Reen. If you do wind up facing off against Cedric, if you feel any pity or sympathy for him, you must bury it, even if it's a matter of life or death.
Your Highness.
Reen, you've always been so gentle by nature. To be honest, if you end up fighting Cedric, I worry that your kindness could cause you to hesitate, to prevent him from doing any more damage than he already has.
Princess Alphen, I'm afraid I can't allow myself to do that. When it comes to Prince Cedric, I have occurred to consider as well. But I have to think about you too. I'm not under the illusion that everything is going forward will be anything but complicated. This is Prince Cedric that we're talking about, your trim brother, and the person closest to you in a lot of ways, Your Highness. What happens with the rivalries is not set in stone. I think that the best thing for you is to think about what you yourself would like to do. Once I know how I can help, I'll do anything and everything in my power to do so.
Reen, I still have a lot to figure out. If things as they are, I think that Elise would just laugh. But it's true. With father out of commission and with mother being held captive, I must face Cedric in place of Oliver. Even simply as his only sister, I will think over matters carefully. I won't run away from this.
That sounds like a good idea to me, Your Highness. Prince Cedric also offered flowers here. I think that act conveys a certain sentiment.
Thanks, Rin. Alright, I actually had something I wanted to do here. You know that case I've been making you lug around? Oh.
I was almost sure that it was Salute, is it? Oh, Oliver. Ah, I miss him. Ooh, this game is really making me cry.
Yes, it is a most beloved souvenir from Oliver's travels to Liberal. I've actually been taking the odd lesson here and there lately. I might be able to harsh my way through a song or two. According to Sandy, the mayor's out at the moment, so we're not pressed for time.
Huh, that's good. The whole situation with the mayor sure is strange. Valamar's on standby, so I can't see a reason why we need to hurry. I would be honored if you would play for me, Your Highness.
I'm a little nervous. Okay, deep breath, and...
Okay. That's real pretty. I really don't want to talk. I'm sorry.
Sorry, Rin. I was able to play it better earlier. It really was. Maybe the size is throwing me off?
See, it really can make a big difference. I think this particular lute is a little big for most women. That was Amber Amor, right? Would you mind if I play a little too?
Actually, I think I heard about that before from Elise. You played at the Academy Festival 2 years ago, right?
Oh, that's right. My dad gave me lessons growing up. It's a pretty famous song, so maybe we can make our way through it. Brightly shooting stars, leaving trails in the skies. Like a guiding light, they show me the way to your eyes. This yearning passion tears my heart in twain, and the cruel moon mocks my pain. If this fleeting dream shall never be, a single wound will remain in my heart for all to see. Our passionate first and final kiss. Your tears to me are an ember bliss. Let us immure this eternal love. Good job, Rin.
That was lovely, Rin. Really lovely. You might even be better than Oliver.
Oh, please, no. I'm not even close. Thanks, but given how often he played this lute, I'd be surprised if that were the case. Hearing this song again really takes me back. I used to listen to it a lot when I was little.
It seems that Oliver's mother... It seems that Ariel really loved it. The song is how she expressed her feelings when she refused father's marriage proposal back in when he was the crown prince. I really feel like I can imagine her performance from Oliver's eyes.
I see. I think Prince Oliver himself may have told me this before. Yeah.
It looks like Oliver was filled with the same sentiment. I guess the feeling that basic ideas and emotions we have as people don't really change much from generation to generation. Mine as well.
Huh?
I think that we'll be finding out Elise's whereabouts sooner rather than later. You're going to find her, Rin. Find her and bring her back. I think that fate has set its course.
When someone is kind enough to assert that, it does make you focus in and face what lies ahead of you. That's exactly what I intend to do as well.
This isn't the time to be reserved. Right here in this situation.
Princess?
I'm sure that Oliver would be in total agreement if he were here, though my thoughts regarding Cedric here are less clear.
Rin, I'm in love with you.
Oh boy, everybody's in love with Rin.
I have been ever since the day you rescued me. 2 years ago, on the Pantagruel.
Oh my.
You may see me as nothing more than your sister's dearest friend, the Imperial Princess under whom you serve. But all I truly am deep down is a girl whose heart longs for you.
Well then.
I think that your lovely performance charmed this out of me, Rin. And you don't need to give me an answer or anything, okay? I just wanted to share how I feel about you. I think that a lot of things might change for you when Elise is back. And once the real battle begins, I don't think that there'll be any chances like this.
Your Highness.
Should we be heading back to the ship then? We still need to determine where Elise is. Actually, I think that I might be able to help Toa out.
That was so nice and precious. Rin and Elfin departed Ulster after giving their best to Sandy and others. They returned to the Merkaba on Balamar. The princess carried the loot case on the way back, saying that she could handle it on her own now. Your bond with Alfin strengthened. You shared a special moment with Alfin. 4-star! That's way cute. That's really, really cute. Last but not least, the wife, Laura. Why so serious, Laura? Everything okay?
My apologies, I was just lost in thought. We're able to get you and Crow back. We've been recovering our comrades one after another. But there's still Ironbloods and Ouroboros to consider, as well as Zephyr and the Red Constellation. Can I really hope to stand up to those blocking our path? Do I really have what it takes to serve as the heir to Arseid family in the Blade Master's stead? Thoughts like that have been weighing quite heavily on my mind as of late. Laura. My sword itself is in fine condition. If there is a problem, it must lie within me. I must further hone my abilities should I wish to continue to serve as a blade of Class 7. Looks like Laura's hit a bit of a dead end. That being the case, we are going to spend a bonding point. Yes, we are. What do you think? Right, maybe we could try there. Would you like to go down on the surface with me, Laura? So, whatever for? If you're intent on polishing up your skills, then I think I know the place. It just might help you shake off any stagnant you're feeling. Very well, I can't say no to you. So where is this place exactly? The Erin Forest? Though the monsters there are weak. During the course of their intel mission, Arena and Laura stopped on a certain island. Oh, again? Here? Really? Pyronia. The same place you settled things with Crow. I suppose this would make an ideal training spot? Yeah, and it's uninhabited too, so we don't have to worry about causing damage if we go all out. I trained alone in the mountains before, but having a whole island to myself will be new. Groupie went here back when we were just students. I doubt anyone will find us here. It's perfect. Now, we should set up camp so we may begin. First, we'll need to establish a base camp, build a fire, and find a fresh water supply. Sounds good. Let's do it. She's so excited, it's so adorable. Laura and Reem began their training trip. Oh, that's cute.
After pitching their tents, finding food and water didn't take long. Ah, this is adorable. And Rin, of course, the master fisherman, catching fish for his wife. And Laura. Oh my god. Whew. Poor boar never stood a chance. With preparations finished, they were able to devote themselves to improving their skills. Did that boar really was on Byronia? I don't think so. Both of them were used to training in the great outdoors. They moved across the island, alternating between individual practice and sparring matches. They started to lose track of time until eventually it started raining, huh? Let's get some shelter. Sheesh. I could have sworn the forecast said it would stay dry. Maybe this is another side effect of the Great Twilight. Or maybe I'm just overthinking it. Perhaps. Summer rains are always unpredictable. Let's give it some time. It may be over soon enough. Sure. Some time away to train was just what I needed. Concentrating on nothing but swinging my sword has done wonders for clearing my head. I doubt this will be enough to overcome the uncertainty in my blade, though. Right. This is about about your dad. Yes. Icon Arcade. At the time, I truly believed I would black out momentarily. I felt so powerless. It was as if the ground had been pulled out from under me. The idea that I was only a burden to Emma and Gaius, that I could not save you or Millium, it was almost too much for me to bear. Laura. More than anything else, I despised myself for being so weak. As an Arcade, my blood is meant to inspire and push others forward. But I wasn't able to do it. I couldn't even come close to my father's legacy. I knew how much Alyssa and Eustace must have been suffering, but I couldn't do anything for them. Rin, I truly admire you for deciding to undergo the rivalries. Everyone on Class 7 is working so hard in their own way. Even Crow is breaking free from his own past. And I'm surrounded by people with so much determination, I feel like I'm the only one who isn't doing enough. So much for being the Radiant Blade Master's daughter. Have I only been riding on the coattails of my father's renown all this time? Am I truly that weak? When I consider this, I only want to run away and hide from it all. This must be what is causing my lack of resolve. Is that right? You know, Laura, you and I are really quite alike. Huh? When I was being held in the workshop, I spent so much time cursing my own weakness. Everything had gone so wrong, and it felt like it was all my fault. Unlike you, as a fellow practitioner of the blade, I always kept a close eye on you and your skills. Somewhere along the way I noticed something odd, but I couldn't quite place what it was. Until now, that is. What do you mean? You're searching for a place to die, aren't you? Rin! You know that the Chancellor's heart beats in your chest, and that is what's keeping the curse of the Empire alive. However, you're not like Crow. Once you die, you will not come back. Therefore, I must ask, why are you giving up so easily? If you won't answer, then let me see if I am correct in my guess. Is it because you can't forgive yourself? The curse spreading throughout the continent, Millium's death, you blame yourself for all of it. So now you feel like you don't deserve to live, and that dying will in some way help you atone. Am I right? Yeah, something like that. No, actually, it's exactly like that. What's the point in hiding it when you can read me like a book? Countless lives will be lost because of the war and the Great Twilight. None of this would be happening if I had been stronger, if I'd realized what was going on sooner. I wouldn't say I'm trying to throw my life away. It's more like I'm looking for a way to make my death mean something. That's the best way I can put it. I thought so. Whoa! Laura? This may sound strange, but I'm happy you told me. Now that I know what burdens you, my own issues seem pretty petty in comparison. There is a rage building up inside me that has cut through all the pain I was feeling from losing my father. I won't falter anymore. It's also clear to me now. Laura? They kissed! They kissed! Oh. Oh my god! They kissed! Ooh. Ooh. It's getting hot in here. Ooh. My wife kissed me. Oh. Oh. Oh my god, I'm in love. Oh. My.
And that
god.
should speak for itself.
I never knew she'd do that. Never even imagined it.
I'm no different than Elisa and Emma. Fee as well, I suspect. Though it may seem strange to hear me say it, I too have feelings like this. And when I'm with you, I can hardly contain them. The path of the sword has brought us together, and I'll do whatever I must in order to prevent that from changing.
Nora. Thank you. I feel a little better now. She's been the only one who's kissed Reen on the first one. So now you guys see why my wife is the best. And yes, I was brushing my shoulder. Don't mock me, please. And here I was thinking this trip was about me cheering you up. I guess the best either of us can do is accept our mistakes and try to get on with our lives. Yes, but not only for us. How else do people band together and encourage growth in one another? I will endeavor to not let this weakness of mine hold me back. You must do the same. There may be others you wish to be with instead of me, but could we stay like this just a little longer? Oh no, you are the one I want to stay with, Laura. Trust me. Of course. Come here, baby. Kiss me again. Kiss her again, Reen! Don't be a pussy! Fern! Come on! Wow, that was a pretty intense storm, and we're not telling anyone what happened in the cave, right? Oh no, that's our little secret. I'm glad. Let's hope for a future heir of the sword. But it looks like we'll be able to train some more now. Yes. Are you alright? Hey, don't tell me you're embarrassed now. What? Of course not. I'm just surprised I could be so bold. Anyway, it's time to focus. I came here to train, remember? Uh-huh. I never knew Laura could be so cute. I knew that from the start. I figured, come on. My instincts are always spot on. This is why Laura is best girl. This is why. Come on. Alright, alright. We'll train extra hard now to make up for lost time. We've got to get over our weaknesses and help each other grow, right? Indeed. Let's start. This is why she's best girl. Rin and Laura returned to camp for lunch, feeling refreshed and more relaxed than they had been in days. After another intense training session, they headed back to the ship. Your bond with Laura strengthened. You shared a special moment with Laura. Hey! Increase to 4. Alright, but we are going to leave this episode here, guys. We got all the bonding events out of the way, and we beat 2 opponents in Pom Pom Battle and Vantage Masters. Anyway, in the next episode, we are going to do the trial chest and get started on the quest. So, if you guys are enjoying these videos as much as I am, please leave a like, comment, and share. That always helps out against that pesky YouTube algorithm. Subscribe to join the Moonlight Army today. Hit that bell icon to be notified when I upload a new video. If you guys want to stalk me on my social medias, the links will be in the description box below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. So, take care guys. Bye-bye.